Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Justin Herbert leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the Dog Pound. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. DJ Moore, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The home teams and Braylon Allen back out on offense again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense in the hurry up here. The give here on second. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Hits the 20. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Finding Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running behind center with Swift. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Here, 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. That's Lamb running the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down for a loss. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down by Reek Woolen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's brought down at the 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Offense up to the line fast. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. On the handoff, Allen. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Dre Jones. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now, we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. Working quickly here. Right up the gut. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen trying this straight ahead. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Go!
Here's the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set!
Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Offense up to the line fast. Going right back to the fullback, next play. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with second and goal from the 2. They'll hand it to him again. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. is all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Shakir now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Play fake, it's Mayfield. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field.
Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
A give right side for Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
His push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. So it'll be 2nd down. He's gonna throw this one. Complete to Pearsall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Working quickly here. Throw on 3rd down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Vikings offense back to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So we're through 3 here. The Vikings have it to start. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
Mayfield will look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing again is Baker. Gets it to him on the screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Gotta figure out this third down here. Mayfield to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for...
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First down, here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Mayfield now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. To throw is Mayfield. Complete out to the right. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal, Swift. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Pressure coming. Baker. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Vikings trail by 22 now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This is Allen on the give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. It's Allen again. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Right back to Allen. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Buys time, rolling right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. And Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Mayfield set to pass. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Mayfield. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Baker throwing again. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Baker now from the gun. That does it. It's intercepted, and that is the record. Mike Sarah still makes the play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the handoff, Allen. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Now, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming.
Go!
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Mayfield to throw again. Need this to force overtime. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward,